I'll take a look at this title that I've got on Games with Gold, which was Microsoft's program where they gave away free games every couple of 2 games a month, I think it was. Got up to 4 at one stage. Let's just start this trailer.
Mr. Tannhauser, there is no need to play games anymore. Assuming you knew, where have you been born or assembled?
Well, it all began a few weeks ago, when I got this notification that said I won a trip to Europe. I was stunned, but Aunt Lottie gave her blessings. A prize like this should not be forfeited, she said.
Bet you that intro is part of the game, so we'll watch it in the game actually. I think it's pronounced Trüberbrook, but I could be wrong. Enjoy an adventurous vacation to a 1960s parallel universe. I don't know what that umlaut on the U does actually. Ooh. Ooh. I'll go for all the permutations of pronunciation of the U. So let's have a look at it in the store. I think it all looks good, you know. It's only 5.5 gigabytes, 10 out of 10. So much how do you like it? Diesel Spiel Kaufen. So actually no, I think that's just made up. Oh, Diesel Spiel Kaufen. Listen, I've got a hangover from last night, so I'm going to be even more wonky visioned than I am. Usually, let's jump in. Yeah, I think I've got this on Epic Games as well, or maybe, I think it was one of Epic Games' free games. Come on, what are you doing? Very quiet. Ever so quiet.
Sorry, pal. We're out of gas and your engine is boiling. Let's see if we can fix you up here. We'll be back on the road in no time. Stranded in the middle of nowhere.
There's a power walk button. That's a bit odd. Show inventory, hotspot indicator, walk, interact, move. Okay. Oh god, it's point and click.
No juice. Dad used to say, a flawless establishment needs flawless window panes.
I'll just turn the sound up a little bit.
If it wasn't for the sand and rubble, the impenetrable darkness, the legions of bugs, and that awful smell of gasoline everywhere, this sure could make a nice place for a picnic.
Oh. It's Deutsche. Sehr gut.
My tires should still last a couple of miles. At least the cold chain is unbroken. Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little. Hello? Anybody in there? I could really use some gas. Can you please let me in? I'm totally not a vampire, I swear. Locked. Of course. Somebody forgot their toolbox. This loot box contains only some rusty pliers.
Rusty pliers, eh? I'm not usually a fan of sort of point and click.
Terra Incognita Scenic Highway. Next town ahead. Long shot by the sea. Sounds promising. It's just one short circuit before everything blows up into my face.
I can't ply that. Push the window.
I wish. It's frozen shut. How should I open the door with these rusty pliers? My tires should still last a couple of miles. Those pliers won't help me with that. Not a chance. I need to find some gas and engine coolant first.
Engine coolant.
No juice.
What's this thing down here?
Milestones. Did they ever actually help anyone? Does it ever rain here anyway? No way. A hidden replacement key. That was too easy. As if it wanted to be found.
Right. Get in.
It fits. That was almost too easy. It's pitch black. I can't even see my own hands.
Wait, I thought that was going to close the door. light switch then. Electrical cable going up and over the door.
There's something funny about that picture. Oops! A hidden switch. This must be the main fuse.
Oh. There we go. Figured something out for a change.
The landscape on that picture vaguely reminds me of home. It's a picture of a buffalo.
San Francisco.
What I wouldn't give to be there. This is the end of nowhere. I wonder if these postcards would ever reach their destination. 20% bun, 5% cold cuts, and 75% cling film. Thanks, but no thanks. Again, that ghastly tune.
What's
All I
this?
have left are a few Deutschmarks. Pretty useless out here anyways. Coffee. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee. Cherry pie. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee.
Oh. So she's not a fan of the old
Looks dusty.
Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte then.
Dusty.
Come on. Let's get out of here. Or, no, how do we turn the pump on? Just hover over every single thing. So that's the trouble with point and click, is it often just becomes a just hover over stuff and see if it does anything.
Extra large, no refill.
Right, is she going to be tipping gasoline into that little cup?
This thing wouldn't take me far out here.
What she said there. Just turn this crap off. I can't. So where's the controls for the gas pump then? This must be the window, right? Oh, but she's turned the fuse on, so everything else apart from turning the fuse on was sort of pointless, wasn't it, really? Oh, I have to click to exit.
Now they are working again. Drink up. You must be dying of thirst. Not until I have found a way to cool down the engine.
Or the engine. So she's got a cup. I mean, is it not just water? But why is she leaking coolant? Who knows? Where's the taps? There's running water in this place.
Looks dusty.
Right, she's any liquid. Yeah. I mean, that's a weird cafe thing, isn't it? If there's nobody Let's see if there's an outside tap. I think there is, you know. Coolant. Think about this. Obviously, think about this. Okay, I can't go around the back there. A bit off screen. Milk the sap out of that bush.
I wish. It's frozen shut. Coffee. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee.
Is that coffee machine plumbed in? Because that's... I refuse to believe there's no running water here.
All I have left are a few Deutschmarks. Pretty useless out here anyways.
All I can do is systematically. This is my trouble with point and click, is sometimes it just boils down to that. I mean, you can be try and be smart about the whole thing, but if you're not smart and miss something or whatever,
This
Oops.
thing wouldn't take me far out here.
wouldn't take me from here. Right, should we use the pliers with that?
Electrical cables. Zip.
Why has she done that? She actually just cut the cable.
Not until I have found a way to cool down the engine. What cable did she cut? I wonder. Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little.
Cool down the engine. Right. Oh, there's look. Some water here. She's cut the cable to the freezer. Fill that cup up with water.
Cold as ice. Exactly what I need.
Right.
There you go. Have some Kool-Aid.
She's just going to
Good
drive
to
off.
go. But which way? If I only had a clue where I am.
Clue where she is.
I know this image. Daytona Beach Race 58. What an event.
Daytona Beach.
The landscape on that picture vaguely reminds me of home. It's a picture of a buffalo. What I wouldn't give to be there. This is the end of nowhere. I wonder if these postcards would ever reach their destination.
Well, where are the
This one
postcards
shows a
from?
map of the area.
Cool.
I take it with me.
If you're doing
Quite
smart though,
off the beaten track.
then make sure you tidy up the place and turn the electric back off and fix your electrical cutting the wire. Do you know what I mean? Wait, if the fuse box was off, then why hadn't the freezer melted before? It must have bypassed the fuse box, which can't be safe, can it?
Done. Finally, we can make off again. Oh, come on. Start already. It's that darn oil pump again. Looks like we'll be stuck here for a while.
All of that. Oh my god. I'm gonna go and pour my second coffee, 1 second. It's a small little tunnel, isn't it, that camper van's going to go through? Got a good turning circle, hasn't it? Trüberbrook. Looks beautiful. It is Deutschland. Oh wait, this is somebody else. 1967.
You sure this is the right place? When's the next bus back to the city? Beverly, I have arrived. I feel spewed out into the most barren, dark void of Europe. All things considered, this could most likely be the best vacation ever. Feeling chilled out already.
Trolls are a bit odd, actually. I have to say. Oh, they felt a bit odd then.
Ah, yes. That's where I am.
Where is that?
The bus stop. my gateway to the outside world. The next city is like 1,000 miles away. Brr, looks cold. Its heydays are over.
God, he's got commentary on everything, hasn't he?
Paddleboat rental. 1 hour, 1 Deutschmark.
Deutschmark, God. It's been a while. Since the 90s, isn't it?
Trüberbrook, county of Brokenlande, 1 kilometer, or 0.621371 miles.
I wonder if he's worked that out, or if that was on the book. I've actually got Deutschmark in my drawer.
I wonder what that is.
Well, that was sort of felt a little bit pointless, but oh. Jan Bohmer.
Arrived at destination after a short walk. Trüberbrook, a tranquil little town. Seems a bit run down. I must say, Beverly, I absolutely fell in love with this town already.
He used to have a little mini cassette dictaphone, actually. That's what he's using.
Wooden
Didn't think they
fences
were out in the
always remind me of my
1960s.
old neighborhood.
Fox. It looks more like a fox than a dog, that, doesn't it? It's carpet. What the hell?
That's probably the town's landmark.
Criticising him for having a commentary on him. That's exactly what I do.
There's a selection of local charcuterie on display. Würstebrei, Stippgrütze, Schlagte Platte, Pothoeke, Tote Oma.
Interesting.
The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff?
Oh, I do love some German. Stuckte Platte, Stickbritze, Potsdamerplatz. Don't know if I want to go in there just yet.
Small ads, postings, announcements. They're holding a town fair soon. Exciting.
I love looking at those sort of community boards in places, even if they're in like just a supermarket, or but particularly if they're in the town square, just see what goes on. Usually they're dead, aren't they? There's not really any announcements going on.
Evening.
Oh,
Hey,
hey, is that the last that was at the gas station? It looks like it
nobody
could be.
there, huh?
Doesn't seem so.
Mars Fredritz.
Look at all these beautiful people.
Okay, I can't get out of that now. Wait, what? Can you look at everyone individually? Jesus.
Must be some kind of ancestral gallery.
No, it looks more like a caricature than anything else. I've got to look at these. Show inventory, power walk. Oh, okay. What's this sign say?
Please ring bell for service. We only serve small pots of coffee outside the restaurant.
Für Service bitte klingeln. Draußen nur Kindchen. Where's the bell?
That's quite a few fishing rods they have there.
It is.
This
What's
leads
that?
to the rooms.
Where's the bell though?
Hello? I'm not going to give up.
Where's the bell?
Good afternoon. How can I help
Jesus
you, darling?
Christ.
There's a room reserved for me. You know the lottery?
Ogre.
I want to stay over here.
You won? How can you win a stay in Trüberbrook?
Oh,
Well,
dear.
actually, I don't really remember taking part in any lottery myself. Yet I received this winning notification.
Oh dear. I'd be suspicious.
What was the name again?
Tannhauser. Like the Tannhauser Gate.
Name's Tannhauser.
Tannhauser, 11hauser. Oh, Dr. Hans Tannhauser. Oh yes, here we have it.
Say, is it a quiet room?
Seeking some peace and quiet.
Well, I'm working on a text and I could really use some serenity.
Text? Are you a kind of writer or something?
Yuck, your nose yoga. I wouldn't say that, no.
I'm a physicist. Right now, I'm writing a paper on quantum physics.
I've heard worse. You arrived just in time for the big anniversary celebration. Trüberbrook is a bit noisier than usual around these days. But apart from that, I'd say you have nothing to worry about in terms of disturbance. Here's your key, Dr. Tannhauser. My name is Trude, by the way.
If you don't mind, where are all the other guests?
Let's put it this way. The season in Trüberbrook is already over.
I get the impression the season has been over for some time.
She's staring at the camera. It's a bit odd. It's like a stage play. It's pretty cool, actually. I played another game that was like a stage play. Oh no, was it a game? No, it was a film. A film that's like a stage play. Hey,
What?
it was a really odd film, and this reminds me of that film.
Please, you've got to help me.
Did that guy just disappear with my paper?
I think so.
Something unusual happened. There was an uninvited guest in my room tonight. Now that he's escaped, I'm going to chase him down. What a mess. What is this? Some kind of goo. Where did he go?
Get yourself a gun. Go out into the cold of the night and prepare.
Darkest night.
I
In
thought
the
he was
pale
lighting up a
starlight,
cigarette.
This village appears to be composed of jagged silhouettes and loneliness.
Hey there. Taking a little night stroll?
Someone was
Stood
in my
around
room.
for.
You only just got here and you already have secret admirers?
No, it was a burglar, I think.
Well, I haven't seen anyone sneaking around here, but if I were you, I would probably follow these somewhat extremely obvious footprints.
You've got a point there. Please excuse me. This situation is growing aggravating. I followed the person who stole my notes into a kind of dead-end street. And now he's vanished. Picture me standing here at the edge of the world, stripped of my writings.
I wonder who on earth would steal a paper on quantum physics.
Somebody who lived in a more materialistic perspective of the universe.
Do you like ghost stories? It is said that a Proto-Germanic cult used to live up here in the mountains. They prayed to the spirits of the forests. I know it's a long shot, but maybe this visitor of yours is one of those spirits?
Proto-German showing a lot of imagination. Evil spirits.
Evil spirits?
Nonsense, I was just trying to mess with you. What was your name again? Tannhauser? Name's Gretchen. I'm an anthropologist. In fact, those old Proto-Germanic ritual grounds just so happen to be my special subject. One of them is supposedly somewhere around here, though I haven't been able to find it yet.
Gretchen, well met. Now that's all well and good, but what am I going to do without my notes?
You know what? I'm going to help you track down that burglar. It looks like he escaped with one of the old gondolas. I bet he's hiding somewhere in the mountains, which, incidentally, is also where I was heading. Come on, you're a scientist. You're coming with me now and you're going to help me find this ritual site. Who knows, maybe you'll even find your evil spirit there. The one with an interest in quantum whatchamacallits. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So what do you say? You with me? Ha! I knew you had the spirit of adventure in you. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. The early bird catches the worm and all that. We have to find a way up the mountain. It would be easiest if we used a cable car. I reckon that's also what our friend thought.
The cable car doesn't exactly appear to be in pristine condition.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Don't worry, I'm sure I can fix this. I can't fix this. The master key is missing and a weasel damaged the electric mains.
Maybe it was the burglar who did this.
The plan. I'll hold the position and try my best. Why don't you take a look around town? We need the master key for the cable car. Also, we need to override the broken mains. Think you can remember that?
I'll try to remember.
Let's go. This is going to be fun.
The master key for the cable car, you gotta be joking.
High voltage. There's got to be a way we can fix this. High voltage. There's got to be a way we can fix this.
Danger, danger. High voltage. When we
Danger.
touch,
High voltage.
when we kiss.
This old generator is running at maximum strength. It's even sending out sparks. Hello? Anybody there?
Odd.
What was that?
Record it. See if we can slow
Time
it down.
waits for no man, not even in Trüberbrook. I discovered a modern telecommunication system further uptown. This might be important to anybody wondering if the world is still turning at the end of the line. Judging by the smell, this was used to transport cookies and lollipops.
there's a box.
I met a woman named Gretchen in Trüberbrook. She is a fellow scientist. Gretchen studied anthropology in Vienna.
Could you please focus on the task at hand?
Question.
Hi.
Hey.
I wonder what interest the burglar has in my paper.
Presumably not the brightest candle on the cake. Who else would steal a paper on quantum physics?
Maybe quite the opposite.
So, how long have you been here?
The day before yesterday. Feels much longer though. And just saying, the public transportation around here, Germany is a mess.
Yeah, I find the
Then
opposite.
how did you get here?
Germany.
Individual travel. By motorcycle, of course.
Why Trüberbrook of all places? It's hard to find, even on a map. But I'm not from these parts after all.
I've been trying to pinpoint the exact location of those ritual grounds for a while now. And when I finally found them, I immediately took off. The people around here are nice. But also a little weird, don't you think?
I was given a warm welcome, though.
Tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
So you're from the States, huh?
The United States of America.
Where from exactly?
Woodinville, Washington.
Never heard of it. Any bigger cities nearby that I might know?
Seattle, the rainy jewel of the Northwest. Heard of it?
Oh yes, I know the place. I was passing through some time ago.
You've been to the States?
Yes, once. That was a few years back though. Actually, I had come to New York to attend a conference. But then I got acquainted with some folks there and stayed a while longer.
A while longer. In New York City?
Not the whole time, no. Took a little road trip. First off to the New England states, Boston, Waterville, all the way up to Moosehead Lake, Mount Catherine, and so on. Then Canada and the Midwest. Montreal, Toronto, Detroit, Chicago. On and on. Then Washington State. Sort of got stuck there. Oregon, down to San Francisco. Ah, those were the days.
Wow. You must have passed through Seattle on the way then.
Yes, maybe. And that's where you study?
No, I studied on the East Coast, the Cornell, Ithaca, under Dr. Schrodinger. Have you heard of him?
Ah, of course. Now I understand why you're on exchange in Germany.
Exchange? No, it's more of a coincidence. I won the trip.
You won?
Don't ask me. I've never taken part in any lottery.
1967, was that
Interesting.
the Schrodinger?
Uh-huh. So.
Must have been. Has he got like a yeah, he's got one of those old German hats.
Good
on
morning.
him.
Excuse me, sir.
Are you all right?
Please don't ask. I can't even savor my cognac as long as this terrible table keeps on wobbling. You better keep your distance. This table has a horrible wobble.
Actually, it's quite a nice table.
Be careful. The table is wobbling terribly. This table, it has a wobble.
Jesus
Everything's
Christ.
going down the drain around here.
Well, man.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
I've been wondering about that cable car.
I don't want to think about the old cable car. This wobbling table is simply unbearable. It's driving me crazy.
Okay. What's that on his head? It's a lovely little cave, isn't it? I think these are all sort of hand drawn, probably digitally, but still.
The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff? The time-traveling machine. Complete nonsense from a quantum mechanical perspective.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
I'd like to report a theft. There was an uninvited guest in my room last night.
In our house? Oh dear, I'm so very sorry. Let me call the police immediately.
Thanks.
I will keep you informed.
Can you tell me something about the old cable car?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. Then this company from overseas forced him to sell it.
Baron von Sülz, who's that?
Who exactly is this Baron von Sülz?
Baron von Sülz used to run the mine, a philanthropist and patron of the arts. His wife was the flamboyant Baroness von Sülz. You must have heard of her. Anyway, when the company took over the mine, the Baroness dropped him as well and left the Baron behind. A broken man. Now his cat is his only remaining pleasure.
What were they mining for? Do you know?
An old silver mine. So nothing a quantum physicist would be interested in. It's been a few years, back in the days, when there was enough work for everyone. Then this company took over the mine, only to shut it down immediately.
Better. Why did they shut down the mine?
What about this mysterious company you were talking of?
They are called Millennium Cooperative or something like that. A very dubious corporation. They have connections to the top, if you know what I mean. Way up to the highest circles of power.
What became of the people working the mine?
More and more outsiders came to town. Nobody knows what they were actually doing in the mines. Some went missing, some went crazy. Who can tell? At one point, they even bought the old sanitarium in order to provide housing for their workers. That was before the mine shut down, of course.
So why did they shut down the mine?
There is talk and rumors all over the town. Allegedly, people started disappearing without a trace. Tourists, poor laborers without families, the odd stranger. Some folks were also talking about toxic residues in the air and the water. But nobody knows anything with certainty. If you ask me, I'm just glad the whole affair has come to an end. All those rumors have kept spa guests away for years, as you can see for yourself.
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for
Would you wrap up the whole story in detail again for me?
About the cable car?
Sure. What else do you want to know?
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
This establishment you call your own has quite the charm.
A family business for more than 75 years. Actually, I took over the guest house together with my brother. But now it's just me and my little daughter.
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser. By the way, the buffet is open. Please help yourself.
Oh yes, I do like a German breakfast buffet.
Hey.
There are flies on that
She's
buffet.
almost in a trance.
Please don't stand there.
Excuse me. Didn't mean to. What's that you're watching?
Never seen a TV before?
Coming up next, a new episode of Rocket Ship Andromeda.
Have you been living under a rock? With a TV set, you can take journeys to other worlds. Now that I think of it, I have never seen you here before. Are you from another world as well?
Depends on how you look at it. My name is Hans. I just arrived from Berlin.
Hey Hans, I'm Leni. My mom owns the place.
70,000 light years from home, the rocket ship has stranded in star system Omega 3.
Is Berlin also in star system Omega 3?
Berlin is located right in the middle of Brandenburg, so it is worlds apart.
Brandenburg? Never heard of it.
Star Cybernetition Commander Aurora is searching for a way back home.
And what do you do for a living? Are you a famous cybernetician too?
I'm a quantum physicist.
And what? Anyways, I'm going to be a star cybernetician.
Only Commander Aurora can disintegrate the even Rulans into thin air with her space beams.
So, do you Berlinalians have any special powers? Can you make things disappear?
I can make incredible amounts of candy disappear.
I can do that too.
Stay tuned, folks. We will be right back after a few consumer-oriented product endorsements.
My uncle knew how to make things disappear as well. I also know where, but I mustn't tell anyone on Earth.
Oh.
Well, after all, I'm not originally from Earth. I'm a Berlin alien, remember?
Right. But then, how can you prove you're not an Earthling?
I'll think of something.
Star Cybernetician.
Is that a maggot?
Oh god.
It's having a good time. Modern cuisine. A lump of minced meat in the shape of a hedgehog, garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Toast Hawaii. Cheese skewers. Looks a bit shabby.
Oh man. Fuck. I was looking forward to that.
Note to self, the buffet in this guest house is an obvious case for the public health department.
I mean, the trouble is when people do things like that.
Now look at all these fishing rods. Quite the collection.
You can borrow one if you like, but only in exchange for a pawn. They have a tendency to get lost otherwise.
Pawn? You mean deposit? Now look at all these fishing rods.
You can borrow. They have a tendency to get lost.
Pawn? You mean...
Okay, that was a bit weird. Yeah, there's sometimes feels like
They don't seem to have many...
there's no point in complaining if somebody's done something like that. They just obviously don't comprehend like food hygiene standards. Do you know what I mean? What's the point in saying something? I stayed in a shitty guest house once. It was horrific. Oh, what's this here? This cardboard box.
In my old flat share, we used to throw the trash out of the window. I promise not to do that anymore.
So what's this light? Okay. What have we got up here?
Hanging dead animals on your wall is a bit eccentric.
Is a bit.
At least it seems the burglar didn't rummage through the cabinet.
What have we got in this cabinet?
Just a hanger.
What's he want with just a hanger anyway?
I don't want to mess up the crime scene. This muddle of spots and drips is probably telling more about the room's many previous occupants than I'd wish to know.
Wait, there's something down there under the bed.
There's something lying on the floor.
What is it?
It's a massage rod. Somebody must have misplaced it.
I don't know if that is a massage rod. Oh dear.
Before you even know, the world lies in ruins. I hope this isn't a bad omen.
What's he got? What are those towels he's just gestohlen?
Maybe somebody hid their money in there. Supplemental. I'm afraid the condition of my room is far below expected.
That's the trouble with staying in guest houses like that.
Creepy. Some kind of a sea monster.
Or a
Must be a
swan.
local myth.
Why is the guest book in his room? Dark chocolates and whiskey were great, will come again. It was really nice to see a guest book where we stayed recently. In a guest house. Hey, come on. Get out of here. Beautiful village establishment. Es ist ein something. Somebody's got a burn mark on one of those. Okay. What's he say about this?
Before you even know, the world lies in ruins. I hope this isn't a bad omen.
I think I've looked at everything. That was the guest book, wasn't it? So. Should he be doing that?
Locked. This can must have fallen off the table. There's something funny about that clock.
Time distortion.
A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase. Some of the varnish is starting to come off. How poetic. Look, this is the star log I'm using to stay in contact with my home planet. Just met human child Lenny, keeper of a cosmic secret.
Awesome. Is this a Starlock for real? May I please?
My pleasure.
This is Leni of planet Earth speaking. My uncle had a secret stash hidden under a loose plank in room 3.
Room 3? That happens to be my room.
Room 3 used to be where my uncle Heinz lived.
And where is your uncle now?
My mom says he is now living on planet No Good.
That's who stole the stuff, isn't it? Planet no good. Loose plank. So there we go.
There really is a hidden stash below.
Yeah. Oh, well, how does he not trip over that though?
Loads of useless junk. And an almost empty bottle of schnapps. I'll only take the schnapps. Bolts and shoes. Today's menu, nothing.
$198 of Trüberbrook. I suppose, yeah. Like the history on the continent will be longer.
Now look at all these fishing rods. Quite the collection.
You can borrow one if you like, but only in exchange for a pawn. They have a tendency to get lost otherwise.
Pawn? You mean deposit? Would this be an adequate deposit for the fishing rod?
I'm afraid not. It should be something that attracts attention but has no real importance. Something you can do without while you are on fishing tour. Oh, thanks. For me?
Does this device suffice as a deposit in exchange for the fishing rod?
Yes. Feel free to leave it here.
Okay.
Yes, that sounds like a good deal.
So weird.
Just be sure to bring it back, will you?
Right, let's go and get this table sorted out now.
It might be able to support a glass of beer, but not this table. Actually, it just needs one more mew. My father used to say, the only thing more stable than a beer coaster was 2 beer coasters. And I think I finally understand what he meant.
Okay, so
Thank you, but I believe this ordinary table is not deserving of your delicate tablecloth.
right, can we have a normal conversation now?
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
You've got yourself a nice spot here.
It's heartbreaking to see the town in decline like this. Everything's going down the drain, just like this wobbly table.
Wait, I've just sorted it out.
Good morning.
Excuse me,
I've been wondering about that cable car.
I don't want to think about this wobbling table.
Wait, oh, I sorted it out.
It might be able to support a glass of beer. Actually, it just needs one more mew. My father used to say, the only thing more stable than a beer coaster was 2 beer coasters. And I think I finally understand what he...
Right, so
Thank you, but I believe this ordinary table is not deserving of your delicate tablecloth.
Oh, it's a tape. Right, okay. Well, that I'll get. There's nothing I can do then.
There's this vertebrae.
I don't think there was a tablecloth down there. I mean, a beer mat.
This cat again.
I think it's a cat. I think it's a fox.
I don't think it's in the mood for that right now. That's some sturdy, full-grown reed.
Is that? What is the point of that comment there about the reed? Ooh. I'm in the mood for some sort of nostalgic movie. Hey, what's this?
A hanger is dangling from the clothesline. Marvelous engineering.
So weird, isn't he?
The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house. It's the window to my room. In my old flat share, we used to throw the trash out of the window. I promise not to do that anymore. Before you even know, the world lies in ruins. I hope this isn't a bad omen.
Okay, I'm not really sure now.
I don't want to cover up these people's works of art. I don't want to mess up the crime scene.
Yeah, I'm struggling now. Okay.
This leads to the rooms. Please ring bell for service. We only serve. She's the landlady here.
Precisely.
Good morning. Have you talked to the police yet?
I gave the officer an outline of the crime. It's only going to be a matter of hours.
What do you mean, a matter of hours?
The police station is right next town, but as you know, that's quite the distance. We have to be patient. As soon as the inspector has solved his current case, he will...
Keep me up to date.
I will let you know if there are...
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
Locked. I'd rather not disturb the little one.
I need to know what happens next.
Huh? Whatever that sound was, is a famous scream.
I'll save you, my little friend. I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash. But I love cheese skewers.
Ugh. Totally forgotten about the cable car, as it being mispromised.
There's a clothesline up there, right under my window. I don't want to cover up these people's works of art. Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood. This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons.
Well, I've got a fishing rod and I've got a maggot. Let's do some
then,
fishing.
Good catch.
What's he going to catch? A key. Bloody hell. God. What's happened there? Was he caught?
What the? Can opener? Subject, species reintroduction. Although I can't return the tuna to the wild as long as it's in the can. Subject,
Weird.
I don't think it's in the mood for that right now. Locked. Hades. Paddleboat rental. Souvenir. Closed.
Right. What's the thing now? Oh my God.
Now it's a case for the metal restorer.
That's a bit dramatic.
I professionally disassembled this town's landmark, an old set of armor, in a fit of passion. Note to self, make another appointment with the clinical psychologist.
Yeah, fuck me. Can't believe he's just done that. Oh my god.
This crumbling socket looks much nicer without the cheesy armor on top.
What the hell?
There's a Trüberbrook. I don't want to
Larry,
frighten
the
him.
unready? Is that you?
I don't want to frighten him. I don't want to frighten him. I can't bend over that far in this armor.
What the fuck? Is he seriously gonna? Oh god.
Voila. There's a current again.
I'll just leave it like that.
Right. Sort of a bit miffed as to what's what. So he's repaired that anyway.
There's a current again. It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, Mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
Ah, the old guy.
I have to insert a coin first. I'm sure this will take us up the mountain. If only I had another coat hanger.
Right. Well, I know where there is another coat hanger. Coming out of room 3. But how do we...
A hanger is dangling from the clothesline.
Is he still on about his
Good
wobbly
morning.
table?
Excuse me,
I've been wondering about that cable car.
I don't want to think about this wobbling.
Right. I can't do anything with that wobbly table whilst he's...
Good morning.
No,
Excuse me, sir.
I need a beer mat.
Are you all right?
Please don't. I can't even say.
Right, so I need 2 beer mats, 2 hangers. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, I feel like I need eggs for breakfast and a cup of tea. Now,
I don't want to take this with me.
I need to know what happens next.
oh,
I'd rather not disturb the little one.
I'm so confused. Oh, there's one thing I haven't tried, which is just to grab that hanger. Okay. So I'll grab that hanger. Now all I need is another beer mat.
Empty. No.
I don't know. What is it? I don't know what that is.
I would probably hurt myself.
Why would he hurt himself?
I've already made an entry on this.
Supplemental. I'm afraid the condition of my room is far below expected.
Nothing else that can be done now. Just those two hangers, really.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Is there not a single policeman in this godforsaken hole?
God-forsaken? Be careful what you say. The inspector is in charge of the whole county, and it has been 50. A dog had run off, if I remember. Would you like to hear the story?
Not really.
Of course, Mr. Tenhauser.
About the cable car?
Sure. What else do you want to know?
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
Give me back my vibrator.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
Locked.
Okay.
As you well know, Beverly, I am a man tempered by a sober lifestyle.
However, I keep dwelling on the fact that a sheer infinite amount of states of matter can lie between expectation and reality. My accommodation, the guest house Vadest Lust, looks slightly more luxurious in the notification.
Right, got 2 coat hangers anyway.
I'm sure this will take us up the mountain.
You're a funny man, Tannhauser. I like it.
Right, those 2 coat hangers there, but what about this key?
Hi.
Hey.
I just wanted to say hi.
All right.
It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, Mastermind. Did you already ask around town?
That needs a coin. Oh, I've run around enough, I think. I think I deserve a little bloody clue, you know, onto this. What to do. Right. It's a dialogue choice, that's the problem. And I've already made a bad choice in dialogue of reporting that theft. Apparently. But, oh well. We'll see.
Good morning. This establishment...
A family, but actually,
So what happened to your brother?
the only interest that scoundrel had was in his bottles. In the end, that good-for-nothing took a half too much of his Bolzenschuss and just made up.
That door over there hasn't been opened in a while, has it?
That's the door to the cellar, where my brother built his little lair. No one has taken any interest in that door since he left. He just took the key with him.
Your daughter really likes watching TV, huh?
You see, the kid is always in. She's got her nonsense.
Being the only guest, I was...
Season? Anything else I...
Truda, would you pour me one of your Pilsner beers, please?
Here, a coaster. There you go. Cheers.
Do like German beer, fucking hell. It's great stuff. Get that sorted.
What's this? The table stopped wobbling? Oh, thank you so very much. I was hardly able to focus.
Right, you all get. What have you got to say?
Good morning.
Excuse me.
Could you tell me something about...
Don't bring up the old cable car.
Are you feeling any better, now that the table isn't wobbling anymore?
Thank you for asking. But joy? What does it even mean?
Who is Claus?
Klaus is my tomcat. He was the only one to always remain by my side. But now, he's vanished, without a trace. Everything in this world is going down the drain.
Maybe he just went for a stroll.
I don't know. Klaus was always faithful and stood by my side. Then he just disappeared. You can't rely on anything in this world anymore.
So what's with the cable car?
Everything was taken away from me. Those maniacs destroyed everything. The cable car, the mine, the whole village.
Please, go on.
More and more outsiders came to town. What they were actually up to in the mine, no one knows for certain. But after a few years of quick profits, they shut down the place. And just think of it. This was my life's work. They closed down the mines and turned a once flourishing community into a ghost town.
Who are these maniacs you're referring to?
The Millennium Cooperative. Ruthless and unscrupulous. They leave us little family businesses with next to nothing.
You ran a mining business?
Well, district mayor of patron of Trüberbrook and...
What do you mean they destroyed everything?
First, they stripped me of the mine, driving visitors away with...
These must have been difficult times for you.
I appreciate your concern.
Would you mind lending me the key to the old cable car?
The cable car, the cable car! What do you want with it? There's nothing worthwhile up there. Don't bother me with your mumbo-jumbo, will ya? My faithful cat Claus has abandoned me. That's all I can think of right now.
God, he's a difficult old fucker, isn't he? Let's go get the cat.
Please excuse me.
Jesus Christ. We'll get the cat. We'll skin it, and then we'll serve it back to him for dinner. I mean, my God. Just lend me the key, do you know what I mean? Where's the cat now? It's up there, Jesus Christ.
I can't get close enough.
What do you mean you can't get close enough?
It won't be this easy getting close to it. I can't get close enough.
Right. Where's that fishing rod? Oh! I don't know why I said ow. I've dropped my phone again for the third or fourth time this week. I never dropped my phone in my life, and then 3 or 4 times this week. This goes to show something's going wrong, isn't there? Right, interact with the fishing rod again. It's on the ground near the boat. To recollect it, it's on the ground near the boat. Can't see it. Right, I've got to read.
Soft as a feather.
Put this cat down. Nice. Oh. Really doesn't look like a cat, it looks like a fox. Maybe the old guy just thinks it's a cat. That was like a dodgy exit, wasn't it? Wrong way. I love it when people do that when they exit a room. It's a good comedic little thing, isn't it?
You like this, don't you?
One cat. Grab it by the scruff of its neck. Grab it now. Yeah,
Claus?
come on. Right, okay.
Good morning. Would you mind lending me the key to the old cable car?
The cable car. There's nothing worthwhile up there. My faithful cat Claus.
Oh, I've just got your stupid cat.
Please excuse me.
Where has the cat gone? Right, it's not there, is it?
Locked.
Where's the bloody cat? It's not there either. He legged it, and now he's gone. Up here, hasn't he? Right, let's grab this cat.
Nowhere to run from here, kitty.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I think he passed out.
Put that
Now
cat.
I got you.
Put it in your inventory. Go to the old bit.
Is this by chance your cat, Claus?
Oh, my beloved Claus. Where have you been? You look exhausted, old friend.
Right, come here. Give me that
Good morning.
fucking key.
Excuse me, sir.
Would you mind lending me the key?
You've been so kind to me today. You have reunited an old man with his loyal cat. I'd have given you everything. My heritage, yet all you desire in your modesty is this aged key. Here you are. I can't fathom what you may want with it, but please.
I think I want with a key. That really isn't a cat, is it? That really is a fox. Crazy old git. Right.
Good job. The cable car is good.
Oh my god. Let's get going. Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Man, you're some klutz. We'll meet on top. In case you manage to find a way. See ya.
Hope he's fallen into the lake. Right. Well, I got a little bit tired towards the end there, but it's done. And I'll come back for chapter 2 at a later stage. Take it easy.